Hello, I'm that Kamen Rider guy, and it's about bloody time we actually do this. We're doing the hot pepper thing, and Cass is paranoid, so we're doing it in my bathroom. Call it executive meddling.
I don't want you to throw up.
I'll be fine. She's got no faith in me. Anyway, we're doing it in the bathroom because executive meddling. Great stuff. Ruined lots of great shows. So, basic premise of this, you've seen any kind of show that involves heat. This is a dried butterjolokia, or a ghost pepper, for those who like the common terms. I'm going to eat this sucker, and then on the fly she has to give me one of 10 Kamen Rider series I've named. I don't know which one it's going to be until after I've eaten this. This is going to be fun.
And what are we calling this?
TokuHOTsu Reviews! Aha!
God.
Alright.
You have the timer ready?
Yeah, timer's ready. Okay. Ready?
Go.
I work in a hot sauce store, so this should be okay. Okay, give me one.
Hibiki.
Oh, wow, that's a hard one. Okay, so Hibiki. Kamen Rider Hibiki, I forget the year. Came out just before Gabato. Oh my god. Okay. Wasn't meant to be a Kamen Rider series at all, actually. Oh dear. Wasn't meant... It's akin to Garo in that sense, that it wasn't meant to be Kamen Rider. It's about demons, Oni specifically. And they fight monsters from the forest called Makamo with sound. All of them have weapons that are musical instruments. Todoroki and Zanki have guitars. They're awesome. Hibiki has very unusual powers for a Kamen Rider. He's got blades coming out of his fists. He breathes fire. He's got taiko drumsticks as his main weapons. And he's an older gent, which is an interesting one because it's usually like a guy around 20 playing a Kamen Rider, but he's like 35, 40. This is a lot worse than I expected. And it gets worse when you breathe.
Don't breathe.
Oh, yeah, thanks, babe. So, it actually dealt with a lot of executive meddling. Speaking of which, in the series, they eventually went over budget because of traveling to really cool forest locations. And they had to cut it back and turn it into a more traditional Kamen Rider series. A big shame, because they had plans to make some proteges into some Oni. But it never came about. One of the factors was they were supposed to make much more female Oni, but that never came about because it's a show for boys. Ah, crap, what's the timer at? Oh, I'm dying. Halfway. It's a really good series, though. It gets a lot of flack because Hibiki is not meant to be a Kamen Rider. He doesn't get a motorcycle till much later. He actually drives a car. And he's a bad driver. He's a paper driver, actually. He's got a license, but he's got no practical experience. But it's a good series. The music is gorgeous. The motifs are great. And I'm drooling. And it gets way too much flack because it went south. I need to get off this bench. So, give it a chance. It's worth a look. It's really good. I liked it a lot because it was different. I was sick of the bug motifs. And this has nothing of the sort. And it's just a good honest ride. Grain of salt for the ending, though. Apparently the actor who played Hibiki hated the wrap-up of this series because it went completely against everything they built up. There's also alumni actors. The guy who plays Zanki played Garuru in Kiva, and Zuranos' actor's in there too, and he's the most bratty, obnoxious little shit you have to deal with in the show. But it's cool to see them do something different. It's a good time. Music is great. It's got this huge world-building organization called, fuck, I'm forgetting the name. Takeru. I think that's it. And they have like a dozen or so Oni that show up in minor roles. You really feel it's like a big spanning organization that fight Makumo and not just like 5 or 6 guys. A huge roster. And they all specialize in different weapons. String, wind, percussion. Like actual band. It's, I guess I'll do a rating system. If I had to rate it, it has to be a solid 3. Strong story, but it goes south in the end. They really, really tried for it, though. It's a shame it didn't work out. For the ghost pepper, that was awful to eat. Not because of the heat, just because of the texture and the mouthfeel. It was dry, and it was hard to swallow. And it just kicked you right away. Get the milk open. So, TokuHOTsu reviews. Don't expect this too often. Because I don't think my body can handle it.
God. My lactose intolerance hurts for what you're doing right now. Better?
No. I'll be alright, though. Kids, I know hot peppers are a thing right now. I know everyone wants to prank their friends with the hottest sauce and extracts and bloody pods. Ghost peppers are the 7th hottest pepper in the world. If you're thinking of pranking your friend with a Reaper pepper, please stop.
Coming to you from a certified hot sauce specialist.
I'm not kidding. I work at a hot sauce store. Shout out to Chili Chili's for providing these ghost pepper pods. Enjoy these mistakes. I won't be doing them too often. I just got rider kicked in the mouth.